I'm out of time. It's been 26 years since I met him. I was still just a girl at the time, but that didn't stop me from telling him how much I'd loved him from the moment I met him. Later, after a very sudden and sorrowful parting, it was our connection that helped us support each other and overcome it. Then once she was born, I truly thought the three of us would always be together. But all children have to leave the nest sometime. That was especially true for a girl like me. Still, it's okay for me to dream a little, isn't it? That I might lend an ear to her teenage problems, worry alongside her, maybe even argue a bit. That I'll be there when she's old enough to bring a boy home. That I'll need to mediate when her hard-headed father doesn't like him. But knowing how much she takes after me, she might just end up going after someone older than her. If so, I can't help but wonder what kind of man he might be. Either way, I'd be sure to bring out some warm apple turnovers and freshly brewed coffee for the three of them. Children grow up so fast. I know such a day will come all too soon, but I don't suppose that's a day I'll be there to see.
Looks like you've got a bit more color in your cheeks today. I'm sorry I've been away from home so much because of work. But once the assembly is over, I promise I'll stay with you the whole...
Oh, you don't have to strain yourself, dear. It's been 7 years since you founded the new party, so from this point onward, you've really got to give it your all to stay competitive. After all, you swore that you'd repay Mr. Rocksmith for his kindness, didn't you? In your own way, of course.
Yes, but... well, it feels a bit more like biting the hand that feeds you than repaying a debt. Alphonse would never do something like that. Sometimes I think he'd do my job better. Speaking of which, I need to take him for his walk.
Oh, Agnes already took him. Can you believe she's already 12 years old now? She really is growing up fast. I doubt you'll have to worry about her going through a rebellious phase, but you never know. Puberty is right around the corner. Think you'll be able to handle it, Dad?
Don't say it like that, Sophie. You're going to be right there with us. We're begging you. Don't leave us.
It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I can't very well leave without making my daughter a wedding dress, like my mother did for me. How can I?
Yes. Yes, that's right. Oh, you were so gorgeous in that dress Lilia made for you. Honestly, I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to keep my head on straight when that day comes. But for right now, you just concentrate on getting better.
I lied to him. But I'm sure somewhere deep down, he knows what's going to happen. Especially after how we lost my mother. Whatever he's trying to accomplish by leaving the military for politics, and then leaving the Republican Party after so long to form a new one, I get the feeling that it must have something to do with her. When I think about that, it just makes me remember how terrible I feel for dragging him into our predicament. But thinking that way is probably disrespectful to his feelings, our little girl, and even to myself. That's why I've decided to entrust them with it once I'm gone. My grandfather entrusted my mother with it, and now it's fallen to me. A fate intertwined with that of this world's.
Yep, you're looking a lot better than you were this morning, Mom. I'll bet Dad was really happy when he saw you.
Well, I won't deny that. But what do you say you let your mom in on your love life for a change? What about that one boy? You know, the one who lives near us?
Oh, Mom. Albert's just a friend. He and Odette and I get along really well, but that's it. I don't think I'm really ready for that kind of thing yet. Plus, seeing the way you and Dad are together kind of makes me feel like the bar's set really high.
Well, that's fine, but still, a romance of your own might be something worth looking forward to. You tend to take after me, so I'm sure you're going to start blossoming into a gorgeous young lady pretty soon. Before you know it, you'll be turning everyone's heads without even realizing. My enchantress of a daughter. Yep, I can see it already.
You can? Oh, come on, Mom. You're always teasing me like that. Why don't you save some of that energy to get better, so you can go flirt with Dad? Seriously, though, it's so embarrassing seeing the two of you all over each other at your age.
I'm so sorry. But I promise you, Agnes, I won't give up. I'll get better. So I can have a future together with you and your father.
Mom, you will. You will.
I lied again. I thought maybe I could just give her his diaries, but not like that. I just couldn't bear to. How could I ever be so cruel as to leave something like that to her? To make her wonder and anguish over it. More than anything, I just don't want to see her cry. I put on a tough act, but I may be even more of a softie than Roy is when it comes to her. I should leave them a letter. One written in a way that won't make that poor girl cry any more tears than she already will be. On the other hand, she's so cute when she cries that I almost want to make her do it a bit more. Will the goddess scold me for thinking that? I really wanted to see so much more of you. Right there, next to your father. To see you happy. To see you sad. To see you grow up and know what it is to fall in love. To see all the possibilities that await you. I guess in the end, what I'm really trying to say is, I love you, darling. I love you, Agnes. Please take care of yourselves. And let's all enjoy a nice dinner together again someday.
Good stuff.
Agnes. But why?
On top of that, I'm still bothered by whatever Grammy's up to.
Whatever the truth behind the space program is, it's something we can no longer ignore.
Everything that's going to happen from here on, it's important that you guys learn it on your own.
Yeah. Even if my own brother stands in our way, I need to know now.
Right. And whatever we find out will help Agnes, too.
Hey, boss man. You'd better give her one hell of a talking to once this is all done.
You're damn right I will. But first things first, we gotta have a chat with Mr. President.
There will be no turning back from here. We'd best be sure we're fully prepared.
I feel reinvigorated.
You've come, ladies and gentlemen of Arkride Solutions.
With Beauty's blade, the divine blade of silver, and the former Kitty and Roaring Lion in tow at that.
It stands to reason that you've defeated both Hercules and Mirabel, having made it this far.
Yeah, we're here to take you up on your invitation. Not just to learn what my part-timer's deal is, but also to expose this overblown project of yours from top to bottom, President Gramhart.
We're finally down to less than 15 minutes before launch! You won't want to look away for even a second, folks!
Citizens of Calvard, no, viewers all across Zemuria, please join us in witnessing this momentous feat for the ages.
Huh? It's on yes.
Oh, so it is. And wasn't that Dominique with her?
Why are they heading to the tower now of all times? It's not even supposed to be open today. Otherwise, the observation deck would have been my first choice of where to come clean to Yume.
Hey, Mommy? Maxim?
Say no more, sweetie. Let's go and ask if they'd like to join us.
Right.
Hold on a second! If we do that, we'll miss the launch!
Come on, we gotta hurry! We can't ignore on yes on our birthday!
Now commencing final sequence. All systems green for Prometheus 4.
Subhatches 1 through 8 on standby. Answerers also on standby.
Roger that. Come in, Major Amelia Haring. Comms will be closed until terminal countdown. May the goddess be with you.
May the goddess be with you! Glory to the Republic!
And hope for Zemuria. Be back soon, Mission Control. Papa?
I told you not to call me. Oh, never mind. Go get him, Amelia.
We now come to you live from the hot springs paradise of Longlai, not far from Zeku Space Base.
As you can see, crowds from all over are here to see for themselves this historic triumph.
Historic triumph. Oh, how much less this would weigh on me if that's all it was.
It's true that this will mark the very first time Zemuria has seen a human make it to outer space.
But there's another, more critical layer that overshadows that accomplishment, isn't there?
Enough to make you scrounge up those dirtbags over there for some extra muscle.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
Though we can hardly fault the hostility.
Wait, where'd they come from?
One of them ought to have left this world at Aroscion, with the other being placed behind bars.
Oh, curb the shock and awe. Marduk and the presidential office struck a deal on what to do with us is all. And just like that, we were handed off to Marduk.
Ours was an exceptional case made in the name of raising Project Leviton's success rate by a mere 0.03%. As for how I stand here before you, well, let us just say it is in the same manner as your service concierge.
Huh. So that's the story.
Could it be that the life support pod I once occupied was deployed to Aroscion? That would allow you to be suspended in a state before brain death, then resuscitated in an artificial body much like my own.
I see. So what appeared at the Genesis Tower was actually a summoned soul made corporeal. But upon the eradication of its transitory form, said soul returned to the brain with which it was linked.
Qasim, is this really how low you're all willing to sink?
Do not judge this from a warrior's perspective, Farida. In this time of heavenly upheaval, we did nothing more than bring together the pieces necessary to guarantee security.
Further, granting special provisions to these two was deemed far more preferable to Gerard Dantes and Melchior. Of course, both are fitted with an insurance policy of sorts, should either attempt to betray or escape us.
Remotely detonated explosive collars?
You actually developed something that gruesome?
I can see why you'd feel the need. Though those looks in their eyes say it won't be necessary.
A rather charitable assumption.
Our necks are in the noose here, Precious. You won't hear a peep from us. So go on. Chat your hearts out.
Real convincing, but fine.
We've got more important topics to get to anyway.
Well, let's have you start from the top. Tell us all about this Project Leviathan, Mr. President.
Certainly. I summoned you here to do just that. We do have some luxury of time, courtesy of the Genesis. Whatever questions you have, I'll answer as best I can. But first, let me make clear that I'm no one of significance. Sheena Dirk, Claude Epstein, Latoya Hamilton. Compared to them, or even my wife Sophie and mother-in-law Lilia, I'm just an average soldier who rose to the political stage. But nevertheless, as one who knows the truth of this world, as a citizen of not only Calvard, but Zemuria itself, as a husband, a son-in-law, and above all else, a father, I have a duty to stop the Cradle of Time from continuing to imprison our world as it has.
Our world is imprisoned?
Cradle of Time?
As I thought.
Consider the vestiges and E-factor contamination events that occurred in recent days. They can be thought of as fluctuations that emerged in response to the prospect of the Cradle's destruction. You might even call them aftershocks from the past and future, so to speak, albeit ones incapable of interfering with our designs.
What in the hell are you getting at?
It's just as that apostle. Or rather, as Melchior told us in Anchorville.
That it could all be spun as protecting Zemuria, you mean?
From destruction by entropy, from catastrophes on the scale of the Great Collapse. And this protection is made possible by means of a of a safety device. It's a force more relentless than the sealed space or the vanished mirage. And more absolute than the steel wrought from fire and Earth's fateful clash. Yet, there are those who do not believe that to be so. One such person being this country's president, Roy Gramhart. Evidently, his plan is well laid. Even the head of the society is willing to let it run its course, I hear.
Well now, I'm not sure whether to feel honored or ashamed receiving recognition from someone even a terrorist would call deviant. But my, how time flies. To think that this is already 3 years in the making.
More specifically, it was immediately following President Gramhart's electoral victory 3 years ago that Project Leviathan began. Its primary objective, put simply, is the destruction of the entity barring the world of Zemuria from its future. At the time, it was still 1 month prior to the Battle of Jormungand. The plan was shared only with Air Force General Haring and a select few members of the CID. Though initially received with partial skepticism, preparations and inquiries continued in secret behind the war's curtain. From there, be it the truth of what the Institute had disguised as outer space, Marduk's classified data, or intel from the Church, society, and so on, evidence that substantiates the President's hypothesis began steadily amassing.
Said hypothesis is that within that false outer space lies one of the septarians bestowed by the goddess. That the treasure itself is keeping this world we call Zemuria sealed away while influencing the thoughts of those who live here. And last but not least, that it is evaluating this world by unknown criteria, then rewinding to the start of the same 1200-year cycle.
Bullshit. No way that holds water.
Yet all these factions, from the church to the society, they're acting on the premise that this will happen?
Perhaps this is the church's eschaton and the society's eternal recurrence, as well as the heaven's turn the Sword Hermit mentioned.
Whether it's real is another question, but all those terms definitely seem to be pointing toward the same thing.
Well, Ikaruga's the one working with them. How have you not heard this stuff by now?
Like I said before, even we were only let in on a fraction of the project, but the Heaven's Turn does come up in an Ikarugan folktale. In order to prevent it, we accepted their contract. That's the difference between us and those who know the crux of things like Marduk. And I do mean both of you.
Aptly discerned.
The jig is up, General Manager. Your little voyeurism got caught in the act.
Tut-tut. I prefer to think of myself more as an observer, thank you very much.
Mr. Thorndyke.
Miss Twinings, I trust your temporary assignment is going smoothly. Do feel at liberty to continue it without reservation. Now then, if you will permit me to elaborate. Marduk has indeed been aware of and speculating over this for some time now. I refer, of course, to the spatio-temporal rollback induced by the Septarian of Time, the Grand Reset. To dispel some mystique, our risk management AI was originally devised in aims of forestalling this very event. However, from Liberl to Crossbell to Erebonia, such incidents as the Retributive Tower were followed by accelerated increases in the possibility of its occurrence. Yet, curiously enough, its likelihood seemed to lessen for a time during the Battle of Jormungand against the Empire. Ascendancy over Zemuria and the subjugation of its people under the reign of the Septarian of Steel. Rather ironic that this undesirable aim actually led to the process of rewinding the world, what we call the Grand Reset, being deferred. Incidentally, as has been pointed out, the Church and the Society have been working independently to address this eventuality. However, there are others who you could say have taken preparatory measures of a more concrete persuasion. Professor Epstein, for instance, progenitor of Orbal civilization and creator of the Genesis. As well as his disciple, Professor Latoya Hamilton, who created remarkable substitutes for those same devices. And let us not forget the inaugural Grimcat, Madame Dominique Lanster, or Lilia Claudel, formerly Epstein. Perhaps one might even count President Graham Hart's departed wife Sophie and daughter Agnes among them.
Thank you, Mr. Thorndyke. But I believe that's quite enough supplementary exposition.
Forgive me. It would seem I have overstepped my bounds.
Whether it's the Church, the Society, or Professors Epstein or Hamilton, we understand that their plans to address this crisis are based on the assumption that it's inevitable. But as the President of the Republic of Calvert, the foremost country in Zemuria, I cannot quietly sit and accept that. Having decided that, I went ahead with my own plans, which at this moment are near completion.
If I may interrupt, these plans naturally involve some level of risk, no?
But of course, I have no intention of denying that. Our target is currently in a state of pre-activational dormancy in outer space, far above Calvardian skies. We predict it will react to our attack with some kind of defense mechanism, albeit nothing too much for Major Amelia's assault frame and expertise. Even if it were to launch an assault on the surface, our air fleets and armored aviation division should be up to the task.
Additionally, out of consideration for casualties outside the Republic, we have already notified all other foreign administrations covertly. Marduk's risk management AI assessment currently places the odds at 7-2 in Calvard's, and by extension, the entire human race's favor. A 70% chance of project success against a 20% chance of failure, with the remaining 10% mathematically impossible to determine.
An unseemly shortcoming on our part, leaving even that much room for error is simply disgraceful. I believe a slightly more accurate figure could be derived, however, with some cooperation from the, shall we say, more conscious mayor.
You're the last person I want to hear talking about her like she's some kind of tool.
Still, isn't all that just the picture of arrogance? Even if the scales are slightly tipped our way, you're still betting the fate of all humanity on a high-stakes gamble. What right does the head of a single nation have to make such a far-reaching decision?
Even so, there's not much time remaining. If we do nothing, it appears the reset will still happen in late August of this year.
Precisely when the sun, moon, and Septian planets will be in conjunction. Such is also spoken of in Krugan folklore, though perhaps it was relayed to Hamilton's pupils as well.
Oh yeah, that was in the chants passed down by our people.
So the assignments Gran gave me, Essie, and Yang, they were all in anticipation of this?
That just leaves the question of how you even know about this. My money says it has something to do with Agnes's mom and grandma.
You'd win that wager. Each of them carried out their role as a successor to Professor Epstein's last wishes. Their reasoning for going through with it was noble. But still, I couldn't accept it. Hence why I called Agnes to the capital and kept her in confinement. Though, admittedly, temporarily borrowing the power of her inheritance over there was additional motivation.
While it isn't quite their intended application, they do appear to improve the AI's assessment accuracy. This seems an ideal arrangement for you as well, seeing as it prevents the young lady from using them recklessly.
Renee.
Gotta admit, this all seems way too big for one small-time odd jobber from Edith. Still, I've got 3 bones to pick here. First off, Agnes and the rest of us busted our asses finally getting those Genesis together. You using them after the fact without our say-so doesn't sit right. So we'll just be taking them back.
Yeah! What you're doing isn't any different from the Garden Master!
And having some grand cause, no matter how noble, doesn't earn you a free pass.
Second, Professor Hamilton, Ouroboros, and the Church might be fine playing the waiting game on your plans. But kicking back and letting it slide without cross-checking all the mind-blowers you've dropped ain't the way we roll. And since it sounds like my own baggage is involved, I'm gonna keep on nosing in till I'm good and satisfied.
Same here. I'll find out the facts, not just about what Gran's thinking, but this too.
As will I, on the Guild's behalf. Particularly when it impacts the future of each and every person on the continent.
That just leaves the third and most important point. We promised Humes a party for today's birthday girl. And that's non-negotiable. I'll really be in for it on the off chance I can't follow her request through. That 4SPG rounds out the list of every reason we need to put a minor delay on your timeline. No biggie though, right? We're talking a manned flight into outer space here. A little setback or two just comes with the uncharted territory.
Rather than losing an opportunity, perhaps you could regard this as a chance to gain collaborators.
Yeah, given your approval rating, smoothing it over with the public would be a cinch.
You truly are an intriguing one, Spriggan. As are all your assistants. Part of me hoped that all these aggressive moves I've made would draw someone out. Someone who had a better way forward.
T-minus 6 minutes until launch, Mr. President. The final phase is on track to begin. Should you wish to order a non-emergency hold, please do so before the countdown reaches 0.
Boy, oh boy. Looks like things are really hitting the fan over there. We've all got jobs to take care of. So if you want to push ours back, it's no skin off my nose.
Mind your words now, Major.
I'm afraid we can't risk letting this chance slip. Kincaid. Marduk Security Division.
Yes, sir, Mr. President.
Our final contract must be fulfilled.
O luminous flame.
Fully unleashing your namesake Hamseen from the outset, are we?
And on more than just himself, it seems.
You really do know how to light a fire in me. And this high-performance blaster should stand in nicely for my needle gun.
You'll forgive us the apparent act of foul play, given our disparity in numbers. After so long away from the battlefield, I aim to savor every seething moment.
You're going down!
We'll surpass my brother, and the rest of you too!
When was it I last faced off against you two? The school sports day that one fall?
Yes. At the final buzzer, we ended up just a few points short.
But this time, it's us who are coming out ahead. Renee?
Guess I'll go along for the ride myself. There's no better way to see what lies down the road.
I accept your challenge, Divine Blade of Ruin. With that,
Prepare to be intercepted.
No more holding back!
Our final bastion. Approach if you dare, Spriggan.
Go ahead. See your convictions through, if you can.
You better believe we will. Now let's do this!
Shield.
Covering you!
Get got! Scarlet Rain!
Think you can keep up with me?
Deploying shield.
Fire! Moving!
You're open!
Boy, does fate get a kick out of toying with me. Still, whatever it has in store, I'll see it through.
Mankind's future hinges on this moment. If it includes even wretches like ourselves, we must give our all.
That's the worst you can do.
Prepare! Zero form. Duality! Think you can break this?
My chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
That's the worst you can do. Got your back.
Go all in on him!
I like where this is headed.
That's the worst you can do.
I got you covered.
Transmitting code. Deploy.
I will not lose, Kasim. I'd stick my flames on it.
It pains me to harm a
Just say the
coworker.
word.
But at the moment, I am employed under Mr. Arkwright.
use every tool at your disposal, including the Divine Blade.
Much appreciated. Hoping you won't hold back this time.
Attack me!
Let's take a break. We're not done!
That's the worst you can do.
Zypha, activate.
Stop right there.
Not on my watch.
Take point!
Give it up.
It's over!
You're open!
There.
Activating skill.
Stay back.
Take point!
Say ah. Sprint shot!
Deploying shield.
Here it comes! Out of my sight!
Got your number!
Stop right there!
Get to it!
Barbados, raid!
You're open!
You're finally free from Almada. So why would you...
Putting aside being leashed by Marduk like this, it's not so bad getting to play on such a high-profile stage.
Whatever. All we need to do is just show him who's boss again.
To get the upper hand.
Just try me.
Stay back.
Suffer the wrath of my fulminous flames! Over and out! Safe of Suleiman!
Guess I've gotten
You're
rusty.
open!
It's time. That's the worst you can do.
Zypha, activate.
COC, activate.
That's the worst you can do.
Attack me if you dare.
There!
Thanks, pal.
I'm going!
Stay on guard.
Don't hold anything back.
Starting drive. Not on my watch.
Initiating drive.
Too slow. Weak. Payback time.
There.
I'll cover you.
Activating skill.
Not on my watch.
Take
Starting
point.
drive.
Say ah.
Sprint shot!
Back from the dead, huh? Guess there really is no rest for the wicked.
If the battlefield calls a soldier like me back from the grave, all I can do is rise to meet it.
As someone who has his own ties to your homeland, I challenge you, lost soul of the North.
Leash. Here I go.
Keep your guard up.
Prepare!
Run wild. Raging blizzard. Think you can break this?
Here to support.
Keep your guard up.
Prepare!
Sucker! Easy target.
Think you can break this? Mm-hmm. Feeling fine.
Now's the time to boost. Prepare!
Let's get started. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. Now! Behold! New Moon Gleam! Think you can break this?
Boost gauge expanded.
Is that all you and your cohorts can do, Spriggan? Don't start getting cocky, Renee. 'Cause we're kicking your ass.
Not on my watch.
Let's commence the operation.
Farewell! Lethal operation! Payback time!
There!
I'll cover you.
Activating shield.
Much stronger than I expected. I'll have to redouble my aid to the hum scene.
Not too shabby. Reminds me of back during Pandemonium.
Make it count!
I like where this is headed.
Attack me if you dare.
Hunker down! Mirage Guard!
Thanks, pal.
Appreciate that.
Zypha, activate.
Renee, when we win this, you will tell us what your true motives are.
I know you like to keep your secrets, but we're gonna make you spill everything, Mr. Ex-Student Council President.
So naive. If you want to know the truth that badly, you'll have to win the right.
Go all in on him.
I like where this is headed.
Initiating drive. Stop right there! Initiating drive.
This one's a treat.
Your history! Mephisto Blaster!
Payback time! You'll pay for that! Time for a new look!
Get going, Dan! Go full throttle! ZOC, activate! Round them all up! Round them all up!
Attack me if you dare.
Round them all up!
That's the worst you can do.
Take
Got
this!
you covered.
Here comes the closer! You're finished!
We'll take that! Round them all up!
Make it count!
I'll lend a hand!
Here it comes! Radiant Sun Ray!
I'll lend a hand! Boost gauge limiter!
Impressive. But one of the vestiges still got the better of you, didn't she?
How do you... No! I need to focus on getting Agnes back now!
Hope that worked off some of my debt.
Focus unleashed. Activate! Stop right there!
Starting drive!
Get to it!
Ready. I'll end you!
Not on my watch!
Initiating drive.
Lending support.
Barbados, raid!
Stop right there!
Starting drive!
Lending support.
Stop right there!
Starting drive!
It's over! You're crushed! Vortex Breaker!
You're open.
COC activate.
Not on my watch!
Initiating drive.
Target acquired.
Take this!
You're open.
Covering you. I'm here to stop you. Disaster Ray!
I'll lend a hand!
Stop right there!
Covering you. You have nowhere to hide.
Too slow!
Now it's my turn!
Output maximized. Triggering ZOC.
Make it count!
Huh? There!
I'll cover you!
Activating skill.
I'm so you've outdone me. However,
You have my aid.
Chop chop!
Let's stay on the offensive.
Prepare!
Think you can break this? Here I go.
Prepare!
Think you can break this? Here I go.
Prepare!
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Now! Behold! Zereth Gleam! You're finished!
Think you can break this?
Such fervor. I can see you've honed your skills.
Ketra!
Maximum output!
Don't hold anything back.
Mobius code? That's not all!
Don't hold anything back.
Initiating drive.
Now it's my turn.
Initializing drive.
There!
Please.
Activating shield! Stop right there!
no.
Here's my chance! There!
Please.
Activating shield!
There.
I'll cover you!
Activating skill.
Got your back.
Maximum output!
Don't hold anything back.
Stay on guard.
Activating shard command.
Thanks.
My
Appreciate
thanks.
that.
Initiating drive. Make it count.
Let's stay on the offensive.
I like where this is headed. Got you covered.
Here comes the closer! You're gone! Follow up!
Acknowledge. Here.
Sucker!
I'll lend a hand. All right. Shard field engaged.
I pushed this far against a roster like ours. Well done.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
I leveled up.
I've plenty of growing left to do.
Broke some new ground.
Well fought.
Broke
But
some new ground.
you've seen nothing yet.
An even bigger boost?
So he's got more left to give? Color me impressed.
We can still keep up, though, as long as we do it together.